Modern society often feels fractured. Navigating dense social expectations, cultural divides, and the constant pressure to perform leaves many people struggling to form genuine, authentic relationships. This isolating friction is not unique to the digital age. Over a century ago, people felt this same chasm opening beneath them. The English author E.M. Forster spent his life staring into that divide. Born in 1879, he watched his society break apart along strict class and cultural lines, and he made it his mission to address the resulting isolation. While he is best remembered for his novels, his efforts spanned decades and formats, encompassing short stories, essays, and influential literary criticism. Through all of it ran a specific philosophy. Forster championed a humanistic vision that placed deep personal connection and mutual understanding above arbitrary social rules. His body of work served as a deliberate challenge against a modernizing society that seemed determined to pull people apart. To understand the weight of that challenge, look at Edwardian England. This was an environment defined by rigid etiquette and immense class barriers, where the smallest breach of protocol could result in social exile. Forster observed these unspoken rules dictating every interaction and used his fiction to expose them. He crafted narratives that laid bare the damage caused by these social constraints. In highly acclaimed novels like Where Angels Fear to Tread, A Room with a View, and Howard's End, his characters constantly find themselves caught in a clash between what society expects and what genuine human connection demands. By 1924, he expanded this lens outward. His masterpiece, A Passage to India, applied his critique to a massive geopolitical scale, examining the cultural and imperial divides created by British colonial rule. Yet his solution to these massive systemic problems was intimate. He argued that the most effective rebellion was the quiet act of forging a real friendship with someone across the dividing line. To successfully smuggle these critiques into popular fiction, Forster relied on three distinct literary markers. First, he mastered elegant prose. He used the refined, flowing language his aristocratic audience expected, effectively disarming them before delivering his sharper observations. Second, he provided immense psychological depth. He meticulously mapped the internal mental landscapes and anxieties of his characters, looking deeper than their external actions. Finally, the critique itself. By placing readers directly inside those complex minds, he exposed the logical fallacies of their social rules, causing the conventions to collapse under their own weight. By wrapping complex psychology in polite, beautiful language, he created a literary Trojan horse, successfully mainstreaming his subversion of the British class system. The same tools Forster used to dismantle Edwardian barriers can be applied to the social fractures we face today. His fictional characters found freedom by looking past class and culture, a blueprint for our own lives. The first step involves actively evaluating others based on their character rather than superficial status markers. The psychological depth he gave his protagonists demands a similar focus from us. A second step requires prioritizing genuine empathy and understanding over the shallow transactional interactions common in a digital age. By valuing individual inner lives over rigid social systems, Forster provides a third step, embracing a humanistic view that honors personal complexity over the expectations of any institution. These specific themes of personal connection cemented his legacy as one of the most important voices in 20th century English literature. What E.M. Forster left behind is an enduring, actionable blueprint for bridging the divides between us.